The parents of a Clay County elementary student say they're suing the district. They say a school counselor violated the parental rights by meeting with the child to discuss gender identity. The lawsuit says the parents were only made aware of the counseling meetings after the student made 2 suicide attempts. News4Jax reporter Joe McLean spoke to the parents who are bringing this lawsuit and joins us live from Clay County with what the district is saying about this, Joe.
Yeah, the district says all of the claims in this lawsuit are completely false. They say it was likely filed just to stir up contention and controversy here. But the parents say this is an argument. They're bringing this fight to the district over parental rights, which they say were violated here. On January 5th, these Clay County parents got a call to rush to their child's school. They say the 12-year-old had attempted suicide for the second time in 2 days.
The school counselor alleged that it was because of a gender identity issue, and that they knew we as parents would not be in agreement because of our Catholic Christian beliefs. My daughter never exhibited any signs of gender confusion or questioning her biological sex.
The parents say they were appalled to learn that their child had been meeting with a school counselor who was mentoring the preteen through a gender identity transition, something that's inconsistent with the family's religion. The parents argued this is where the school overstepped its authority.
And you don't even have to share our faith. The parents have the primacy.
The lawsuit was filed on the parents' behalf by an anti-LGBTQ advocacy law firm called the Child and Parents' Rights Campaign. But the group's president says the child doesn't have any rights in this case, and neither does the school.
There is no privacy right or right of confidences or rights to keep secrets as against a child's parents, particularly when it comes to mental health issues and treatment issues.
Referring to one's questioning of their gender identity as a mental health issue. The school district says, in part, the allegations made by this out-of-state organization are completely false, fabricated, and appear to be intended solely for the purpose of inciting the public. All employees of the district consistently work to ensure that the best interests of all students are served. Angel Russell works with the LGBTQ advocacy organization Parents, Families, and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. They say the attempt to parent away someone's identity can lead to mental health problems.
There is something about the fear of rejection from your family that is crippling for people, and I think everybody can relate to that.
Angel says school counselors are there for that exact reason, to be a neutral person that a student can feel safe approaching with sensitive subjects.
This kid still has agency as a human individual person living their life. Even children deserve autonomy and civil rights.
I asked the parents how their child was doing now, and their lawyer responded.
She's not a plural person, she's a she. And so we ask people to just recognize that reality. She's with her parents, and as a result, she's doing well. She's doing well with them, much more back to her normal self.
Now, there is a lot that the school district cannot say by law. They can't go into specifics of cases like this. But I did ask if the district had yet been served with this lawsuit or officially notified that it is been filed in court. They said as of end of business today, they have still not gotten that service notice. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.
So, Joe, this comes as the Florida legislature is advancing the parental rights in education bill.
Right, and you may have heard it referred to as the Don't Say Gay bill. That's what critics are calling it. Basically, it bans teachers and school employees in the state of Florida from talking about LGBTQ issues or discussing that at all with students. It also allows parents the authority of what books and teaching materials are used in elementary schools. Well, LGBTQ rights advocates say a measure like this would likely increase the troubling rate of suicide among LGBTQ youth. Back to you.
Joe McLean, live in Clay County. Thank you, Joe.